My mother-in-law stole my collection of vintage skeleton keys to sell at a pawn shop and buy herself a new phone, but I reported her to the police, so now she has to buy her way out of jail. I should have known something was wrong when Maria started defending her mother's quirky collecting habits. My mother-in-law, Rosa, collected porcelain dolls, the nightmare fuel kind with cracked faces and Victorian dresses. Her house looked like a horror movie set. Dolls lined every surface, their glass eyes following you. She'd name them after dead relatives, but Rosa's real problem wasn't the dolls. It was the spending. She'd blow through her disability check within days, then come crying to us about unpaid electric bills. Maria would immediately pull out her checkbook. "She's my mother," Maria would say. Like that explained enabling a 58-year-old woman's shopping addiction. 3 months ago, Rosa announced she desperately needed a new smartphone. Hers was 2 years old and worked perfectly fine, but she'd seen some influencer unboxing video and decided she deserved the latest model. When I refused to buy it, she threw a tantrum that would embarrass a toddler, actual foot stomping included. "You're supposed to take care of me now that I'm elderly," she screamed. She was 58. I collect antique skeleton keys. Over 15 years, I'd built a collection worth roughly $3,500. Keys from demolished hotels, ornate servants' quarters keys, even a few from pre-war European estates. I kept them in a locked glass cabinet in our living room. Last Tuesday, I came home early from work with a migraine. The house was silent, too silent. The cabinet door hung open, glass panels shattered, every single key gone. I checked our security camera footage. There was Rosa at 11:47 a.m. using a hammer to smash the cabinet. She filled a canvas shopping bag with my keys, then left through the back door. I called her immediately. "Rosa, where are my keys?" "Oh, those old rusty things? I sold them to a pawn shop on 5th Street. Got $250 for them. Enough for my new phone. Those weren't yours to sell." "Well, you weren't using them," she said. Like that was reasonable logic. "They were just sitting there collecting dust. I needed that phone and you were being selfish about it. This is your fault for not helping family." Maria saw the broken cabinet and immediately asked what happened. "Your mother stole my entire key collection and pawned it." I expected outrage. Instead, Maria's face did this weird thing where she looked guilty, but also defensive. "How much did she get?" Maria asked quietly. "That's your question?" Maria bit her lip. "Can't you just start a new collection? Mom didn't mean any harm. She's just stressed about money." That's when I knew I was calling the police. My wife was actually suggesting I let her mother steal thousands of dollars from me and face zero consequences. I dialed the non-emergency line while Maria begged me to think about the family. The officers arrived. I had everything ready. Security footage, photographs of my collection with purchase receipts, and Rosa's text messages. She'd sent 3 after our phone call. "You're overreacting as usual. They were ugly anyway, LOL. Tell Maria I got the phone in rose gold." The cops watched the footage in silence. "Ma'am, do you want to press charges?" "Yes." Maria grabbed my arm. "Please don't do this. Your mother committed felony theft. I spent 15 years building that collection. It's just keys. They're not just anything. They're mine and she stole them." The police arrested Rosa that evening. They also retrieved my collection from the pawn shop before closing. The pawnbroker wasn't thrilled about being lied to. I got everything back. Every single key accounted for. Maria didn't speak to me for 2 days. When she finally did, it was to say she was bailing her mother out and expected me to pay for it since I caused this mess. "I'm not paying for your mother's bail. Then I'll take it from our savings. You do that, and we're done." She did it anyway. Took $1,200 from our joint savings account, money we'd been putting aside for a down payment on a house. When I confronted her, she smiled. Actually smiled. "What were you going to do? Report me to the police too?" That smile told me everything. She thought I was controllable, thought I'd back down to keep the peace. I changed the locks the next day, filed for divorce the day after that. Rosa got convicted of felony theft and destruction of property. Her 3rd strike means she's looking at actual prison time. Maria blames me for destroying her mother's life over some old keys nobody cared about. Now, I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment I can actually afford alone.